You're about to hand a stranger the keys to your client's most sensitive information, and the only thing standing between you and a really bad day is whether you ask the right questions before you sign the contract. If you're a CPA firm considering outsourcing your payroll, or if you're already using a payroll vendor, this one's for you. Here's the thing people don't think about until it's too late. Payroll data is incredibly valuable to cybercriminals. We're not talking about just names and addresses. We're talking social security numbers, bank account details, compensation records, tax IDs, all bundled together in one convenient package. And when a payroll vendor gets breached, it doesn't just hurt them. It cascades across every single client they have, all at once. For a CPA firm that's managing payroll on behalf of your multiple clients, one breach at your vendor could expose dozens of businesses you're responsible for. And that's a malpractice conversation nobody wants to have. So before you sign anything, here are the 2 questions you'd want to get answered. First, ask for their SOC 2 Type 2 report. Not just SOC 2, Type 2 specifically. Here's the difference, and it matters. A SOC 1 report covers whether payroll calculations are accurate, that's fine. But it doesn't really tell you much about their cybersecurity. A SOC 2 Type 2 report means an independent auditor actually tested their security controls over an extended period of time, not just checked a box on a questionnaire. If a vendor won't share that report with a prospective client, that alone should tell you something. Reputable vendors have this documentation and they hand it over without blinking. Second, ask specifically about encryption and who inside their company can actually see your client's data. Not do you use encryption, because everybody's going to say yes to that. Ask whether they encrypt data in transit and at rest, and ask who within their organization has access to client payroll information and how quickly they cut off access when somebody leaves. The most common cause of a data exposure isn't some dramatic Hollywood hack. It's an internal employee somewhere who had way more access than their job ever required. If you get vague answers to either of these questions, take that seriously. The firms that end up in trouble are almost always the ones that chose a vendor based on price or convenience without ever asking the hard questions first. If you're evaluating a payroll vendor right now, or honestly any third-party platform that touches client data, ensure you do your homework and you don't just pick the least expensive choice.